Okay, hello everyone. This is Sharonda, and this is my YouTube channel and podcast, Magic Mind Medium. So today is Monday, and as I promised on Mondays, I will be doing the 10 chord Celtic cross in regards to my um, readings. So let's proceed. Let's see. Okay, so I am going to start with let's get these cards here. I think I'm going to use, uh, let's see which ones I want to use. I don't want to use these. Uh, so again, if you're wanting a reading, you could go on Calendly. That's CALENDLY.com/magic mind medium. Go on Calendly. Look, I can't even pronounce the word. Calendly. Go on Calendly and book for a reading. Okay. So my availability during the week, because I do work, uh, I'm available for two appointments. The appointments will be roughly 30 minutes apiece. So that would be between the hours of 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. Um, on the weekends, it would be middays from 12:30 until about, I say, 8 o'clock is my availability on the weekends. And so, all right. So let's go ahead. Let's get into a Celtic cross. Again, this coming Sunday, the spiritual subject will be on pendulum boards, and I will be um, doing a pendulum board session. I did one on yesterday. I asked the board a couple of questions, and I was amazed by um, asking the same question at different times and got the same effect. So, um, okay, so what do we want to do the 10 card Celtic cross on today? What is something that we're concerned about? That we know about we know I have spoken about politics, um, how things will be in terms of 2025, financially wise, and things of that nature. I've spoken about relationship, how you feel as your relationship will go in 2025. So let's discuss health today. Your health. Will my health improve? Will my symptoms improve? Well, I tell you, if you are someone who may have some health challenges and you're concerned about your health challenges, on Saturdays I do what is called a chakra energy cleansing reading. I do those on Saturdays. All right. All right. So I would like to say a prayer. Father, please remove whatever negative energy that comes against me, revert it back to whomever times four. I want good positive flow and energy. I had a couple of things to occur over this past weekend by simply putting a pentagram on my Facebook, so that lets me know who's paying attention. Um, well, it was cold on Saturday, so the car wouldn't start. It's not a brand new car. And then on Sunday, yesterday, somehow I go to put something in the trunk and I end up bending and breaking my key. And I'm like, oh my God, here I am about to record, and the pentagram automatically pops up on my custom thumbnail. A pentagram has nothing to do with you, right? The same as you may have some type of issue against a person because they're black, white, or what, Chinese or Spanish or whatever. You are in control of you. Symbolisms give inclinations about things, but it's not a catch-all about a lot of things. It's the point. So that's how you would know who's sitting back watching and studying you. They put too much reverence and emphasis in a symbol as such. That's superstition. Okay? All right. So whatever negative energy you send to me will go back to you times tenfold. Okay? In the name of God, Jesus, or whomever, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, or whomever. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to proceed with the reading. This reading is for someone in regards to the health. You're concerned about your health, will my health improve, and things of that nature. I will suggest that you watch my podcast, Holistic Health and Wellness Podcast, which is on my main YouTube channel, which is under my name, Sharonda King, the Holistic Health Approach. Is the catchphrase or whatever you can handler, I guess that's what you call it. So I have that on there where I speak on things in regards to the chakra. You can also tune in on this channel, which is Magic Mind Medium. And on Saturdays, I do what I refer to as a chakra energy cleansing reading. Okay. So I target certain chakras in regards to what's going on with you. I will do all 7 and then I rotate. So what are chakras? Chakras are the energy fields associated with certain areas of the body. And when they get out of whack or they're imbalanced or unbalanced, you may exhibit some spiritual symptoms, physical symptoms, mental symptoms as such. So you will want to get all of them in accordance. But what I do when I do those readings is I target the one that you need to work on immediately, like, right. So that is on Saturdays. I know life is going to happen. Things are going to happen. That's life. Right? That is life. Things are going to happen in this life experience. So I know, don't look for everything to come at you. Don't be paranoid about everything. A symbol indicates certain things, but I have goodness within me. So I give people ammunition to speak about something they don't know what they're talking about. But if you send negative energy to me, trust and believe I'm going to send it back to you times tenfold. And that's just the way it goes. Okay? You believe what you believe, and I believe what I believe. And if you believe wholeheartedly in what you believe, then you don't have nothing to worry about what I believe or what the next person believes. It's just that simple. If you truly believe, do I have all my cards? If you truly are faithful and firm in what you believe, it wouldn't make a difference what the next person believes, because what you believe should be most important. Right? All right, give me let's see, I got 3. Give me 7 more cards. I need 7 more cards for this reading. All right. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 1 more card. Give me 1 more card. 1 more card. 1 more card. Right. It's all based on what you believe. What the next person believes has nothing to do with you in terms of your belief system, right? They can believe what they want to believe. Doesn't necessarily means that it's true. Okay, so let's proceed. All right, so card one, we're doing a reading in regards to your energy and health and well-being, your aura. I kept saying auras before awakening. That's okay. I need to speak about auras. Somebody who possibly needs some aura cleansing, if that makes sense. I think that is a little bit separately with chakra. Reiki healing. And I do aspire, I've been saying this for the last couple of months now. I want to say I purchased a system, but I still haven't done the actual course. So what is Reiki healing? Reiki healing, that will go under because this is really not the podcast for that, but it will go under my holistic health and wellness podcast about Reiki healing. And if you go on there, I want to say I have a visual presentation where I speak about Reiki healing. Reiki healing is a hands over um, type of healing sessions where you're trying to move the energy away from somebody. Like if someone has some negative energy or what have you, it's the belief that um, your spirit, if you have a strong, you can be a person that's nasty. You can't be a person that's not positive and forward thinking. You have to be somebody that's in tune with source, with spirit, with Mother Nature before partaking in Reiki sessions, right? So you basically just, you're guiding your hands all over the person's body to relieve any type of tension, stress, anxiety, negative energy, and things as such. All right. So I honestly feel as though whoever this reading is for, you may be exhibiting some negative physical, mental challenges right now. And a Reiki session would be, I feel, would be good for you. This is who this reading is for today. All right. Um, I get the Eight of Cups here. It mentions productivity. So I honestly feel as though that in itself lets me know that you need to be more productive. It says withdraw, retreat, moving on, abandonment. I honestly feel as though you need to get more productivity going on in your life. Is what I feel, because any movement is better than none, right? You don't have to get out here and join a gym or do a, you know, 30-minute workout. Some people are not able to do that. At least do 10 minutes a day. You need to do something, is what it lets me know, because it brings in a lot of stale negative energy and it will show in your aura, if that makes sense to anybody. The next card I get, what crosses over, is this card here. It says the High Priestess Mystery. I think what's going on with you is someone is not, they don't know what's actually going on with you. Like you may be plagued with symptoms. People think you're attention seeker. They don't know exactly what that is. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's a spiritual demonic energy, is what it is. And oftentimes when you're battling in a spiritual demonic energy, they will put it off on mental, like something is mentally challenged with you or going on with you. It's so a psychosomatic. That means something traumatic potentially happened to facilitate a lot of that energy. That's what I feel. You're going to need to be active in educating yourself as well as increasing your physical activity as well. That's what it lets me know. Because when you harbor into your thoughts and those things that happened in your past continue to present itself, it brings on negative energy. And you will constantly dwell on the past or dwell on your problems or dwell on what's wrong instead of getting up doing something to solve those problems or to help with those problems is what it lets me know. Above the situation, I have Ace of Cups turned in the reverse. So it has joy there. I think it has stolen your joy, is what it lets me know. When you give power to the enemy, when you give the enemy your power and your energy, that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to take your power, it's going to take your energy. So sitting there dwelling on one's problems is not going to solve them. Have already identified the problem. Now it's time to move forward and how one can remedy the problem, right? Okay. Um, so prior to the ending of this reading, hopefully I will have source to let me know what exactly it is. I think it is something perpetuated by something that occurred in the past, is what I feel. I have Seven of Swords. It mentions trickery. Right. It's the play on the mind. Seven of Swords mentions stealth, betrayal, dishonesty, running away. Yeah, I think the reason your joy, you are experiencing these things because someone's taking your joy. As I mentioned, I have joy turned into opposite, and I have trickery here. Someone has taken your joy, ultimately, is what the card shows here. Death, betrayal, dishonesty, running away. Right, right, right. We have the Three of Coins here. Three of Coins. When I get negative energy, I use symbolism to run it away. Because oftentimes you'll find that people sit and come around you and as though they're on your team, but the only thing they want to come around is to destroy you. And they have no notion of it. So symbolism is such as that. It's a form of psychology to get certain energies away. Okay. We have Three of Coins. It says goals. Three of Coins, which is essentially Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. I feel as though, um, in saying this here, you need to bond together. It's two that you need to come in agreement with and how to remedy remedy this problem and treat the problem is what I feel. I honestly feel as though in this instance, it's two people, not only you and two people are included. It's something that is tied to two people that I feel as though is perpetuating this psychosomatic um, thought process, which is manifesting itself into you spiritually, mentally, and physically. I honestly think that the three is you and perhaps your parents. That's the only of the two, or whoever was like a parents, like it could be grandparents, whoever raised you or didn't raise you, right? That's what a lot of that energy is coming from, is what I feel. And in turn, could have very well been some unfavorable things that happened in the past. We all would feel as though we have been abused. So that's, I don't want to play the victim's card per se. But what I will say is we would need to know the difference between a perceived threat and an actual threat, or something that really happened versus have not happened, right? Because some people can be harsh in their parenting skills, and then you have abuse, you have borderline. I think in your situation is borderline and could be exacerbated by how you perceived it and how you not gonna necessarily say exaggerated it, but yes, that's what it lets me know. You need healing. You need to heal. You need to forgive yourself and whoever these two people are. These two of three of coins. You being the person, and then them as well. This is speaking about energy. The three of coins, and this reading is speaking about energy. The next card I have here is Six of Swords. So it mentions moving on. Six of Swords. It says a necessary transition, relocating, moving. I honestly feel as though you're being taunted by the angel of death. Is what I feel. I'm just going to be honest about it. The angel of death taunts you at night, and I think it has a lot um, to do with whatever is perpetuating you physically. I want to let you know that you have more control over death than you will know. Because oftentimes, when the enemy sees no purpose in having you around, it will do whatever it can to cause you to turn against yourself. Kind of similarly to, scare tactics to where you and you die and have a heart attack. Yeah. So you got that type of energy. I don't know whoever this reading is for. I feel as though I'm speaking to a older person. And what is older? Well, I'm 45. So I am going to say, oh, I feel as though I'm speaking to someone that's between 45 and 55 years old. Is what I feel in regards to this reading. Um, I think a lot of energies plays on your psyche and your intellect, right? I don't know. Let me see. I feel as though you have someone in the home, potentially where a lot of this energy is coming from. If that makes sense to you. Like I think it's being shown in regards to your past, like some things that you did not heal from in your past, but we are 45, 55 years old. So that should have already been over and done with. I think a lot of that energy is coming from whoever you have in your home. This is to someone who's between the age of 45 and 55. Someone you have in your home is what that energy is coming from. Are you over someone that potentially, possibly, could be a family member, may not necessarily be your children, but you're over someone who is going through perhaps adolescence or even early 20s, where they don't want to hear nothing you have to say. I know it all. I don't like you, that type of thing. That's what it lets me know based on this reading here. This energy is coming from um, someone that's in your home that is teenage, is beyond. This is, I'm getting late teens, early 20s is what I'm getting. Someone who is should be looking to move away from your space is what it lets me know. Someone who did not want to listen, someone who did not want to put forth effort, and now it's time for them to move forward, and they're feeling, okay, what am I going to do? I didn't want to listen to my Mima or whomever, and they potentially are sensing that you want them to go, and they're wondering, okay, where am I going to go? So I think what is manifesting with you is that energy of being afraid, anger. the act of jealousy. You'll be very surprised when it all pans out right before your eyes. Similarly to the quote first murder that was put in the biblical text when Cain killed Abel. Right. You'll begin to see those same similarities in your everyday life experiences, your practical everyday life experiences right before your eyes. So I have card 7. It says Knight of Cups, negotiation. I think this negotiation is I think it's I think the energy that you're picking up is the angel of death. I also feel as though that energy is coming from taunted spirits that are coming at whoever this adolescent is, early 20s. That's what it lets me know. This is how Satan is playing on their mind, and whether it's happening internally or externally, like by way of physical beings, or is it something that's coming from within the mind or what have you. But something lets me know that is what's transpiring right now. Knight of Cups, I think is affecting your health because it's a warning, is what it lets me know. Knight of Cups, a prince or princess charming in romance. Right. So when they come around, they're very charismatic because they're trying to cover up how they deeply, truly feel on the inside. And that goes to show you trickery. I got the trickery card. This is the reason. Trickery, those are demons, demonic spirits. All right, the next card, that was card 7, which is the attitude. Yeah, something lets me know they have a something is going on with their attitude. Um, Card 8 turned in the reverse. So it says Two of Cups, it says connection. See, that's the thing. I don't feel as though there's any sense. Card 7 is the attitude. Card 8 is what's physically surround. There is a disconnect, is what I feel from you. A disconnect from you. In your scheme of your mind, you're referring back to your parents. You are 45 to 55 years old. Should have already healed from what happened in your childhood. Let's focus on who's in the home because um, being an adult, we should have already dealt with those things, right? So let's see who's coming in adulthood. I think this Two of Cups energy in a reverse is whomever you have in your home, whether it's a niece, nephew, cousin, um, child, grandchild, whomever. That's what that energy is that is picking up. I'm picking up on, or you picking up on. Again, connection, Two of Cups turn in the reverse. All right, so I'll be bringing this to a close within the next 10 minutes. I do believe it's affecting your health. Health. I do. What would I suggest? Well, I'm going to tell you, I am not a psychologist, even though at one point in time I did wanted to be a psychologist. Uh, but you may have to consider psychological services for whomever. Just talk. Something shows me there's not much communication going on. Get them to talk out their feelings because oftentimes when we talk out our feelings and we're able to communicate our feelings, we feel better. When we get bottled in our mind and our head space, um, Satan likes to entertain a lot of what else and making us feeling like we're coming out ahead and making us feel as though um, everything will work in our favor, victorious, and whatnot. And this is how Satan loves to play on our mindset, right? Like I could just do whatever and it's going to come out, everything is going to work in accordance to the scheme that has been put in our mind space. So if you get them to speak and talk and communicate their feelings, they're learn to think about what it is that is being put in their head, and then they'll begin to see how foolish it looks. Like if you really sit back and reevaluate it, how foolish it looks and it is, and how the enemy will play on you. Okay. So we have Two of Cups. It mentions romantic, love, partnership, proposal, and marriage. So again, I don't feel as though, just put it this way, I don't feel as though there's a connection there. Um, I think you need to, whoever this reading resonates with or for, because I think, when I give readings, I like to give readings on real life experiences and scenarios that we as mothers, grandmothers, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, or whomever would deal with in life. The challenges that you may have to deal with. Having someone in your home that's not in agreement with you is a challenge, and a big challenge, particularly when they are grown, quote unquote. So, in essence, I want to say, if this person is unmotivated, try to encourage this person to get into some type of programming, whether it's adult continuing education program or something to where they can focus on productivity. We spoke about productivity earlier, that you need to be productive, because oftentimes when you have eyes, I refer to them media monitoring spirits. They're brought in to watch what you do and don't do. They don't see what you do because they don't understand the worth in what you do, right? And you being the older person, the parent. So media monitoring eyes will sit back and mimic what you do and don't do. They feel as though if you don't work, then I don't have to work. If you don't clean up, then I don't have to clean up. They don't understand the correlation of certain ones. Okay, the correlation of you got to, because you are here, regardless of if you want to be in this existence or not, you're here. And there's some certain things that you need to do, or you can go somewhere else, right? So that is a real life scenario that I'm bringing up in regards to this reading. I think it resonates with many homes. Okay. Um, Card 9. I get the world card, and as I spoke, the light just brightened up. You notice that? Yeah, God wants this to be put out. The real life, realness, real scenarios that we all will face, challenges that we all will go through. All right. So this is the Hope, Spirits, and Dreams, this world card, wholeness. I think this is across the spectrum. This is a common theme, a commonality we all were faced. So the world card, let's see, where's the world card? It says completing a goal, a lesson in migration, travel, and completion. Yeah, that's your confirmation. This person needs to go. It's just that simple. I mean, I know you may fear. Something lets me know that you have given up and or what have you. You not that's what that productivity that I show that showed up as the reason. That means you haven't put in much effort or action, I should say. You have essentially have given up. This is what the enemy wants you to do. When you're dealing with a certain behavior type and a certain within a certain age group, they don't have empathy, sympathy to the first. If you feel as though this energy will try to do you harm, you need to get them out of there. Just saying. All right, the next card I have, card 10, is this one, the outcome. So this is the outcome, and I'm actually going to bring this to a close within the next 7 minutes. Ace of Wands, it says creative spark. Yeah, it's going to take some creative spark. It's going to take some creativity. And I'm not, says new project, inspiration to urge you create. Yes. Yeah, it's going to take some creativity to step in to assist with this problem. So let's go ahead. We're going to pull out some more cards, and I'm going to let you know based on the cards. I get a little fear and anxiety there. I also get lack of productivity. Yeah, it's going to take somebody coming in to make some changes in this here. That's what it's going to take. I think this reading resonates with a commonality across the world. America, your town, your city. This is common. This is common. Or what have you. That you will see. I think, just in my own opinion, please, I'm not saying this to be insensitive to anyone, but I think with a lot of the transitions that have occurred, I feel in regards to youth, I do believe a lot of it came as a result of that as well. I do. Now, is that in all the cases? No. Let's, something I did not get to do and I forgot to do. It slipped my mind. Was to get those study those spreads. I forgot to do that this weekend. So the ancestral past life reading will be on Wednesday. I'm not taking my pentagram down. The pentagram has nothing to do with how you believe and how you perceive things. It has nothing to do with that. You have two snakes, and we oftentimes people associate snakes with being evil. You have two snakes in the conducive sign, which is on damn near every hospital or doctor's office in America. So I'm not taking my pentagram down. If anything, I look for a better looking one. That's about the best looking one I can find at that particular time. I was trying to find something that was not as cartoonish, right? I'm not worried about what people think. If it was presented to me, that means someone has an opinion about it, and I'm going to give you my opinion about it. All right. So, what are we going to do with this energy? Well, I think it's going to take some creativity in regards to this energy. That's what I feel. Give me 3 cards. Give me 3 cards. How can someone who has negative energy get that negative energy away? You're gonna find that a lot of those types that don't want to be told nothing will wish ill will on you, particularly when they hate you. And one of the things that they that type of age group, they are filled with a lot of anger. I have the Hierophant card here. Hierophant card. Trust me, I have been a teenager, and one of the things when I was a teenager, I did not like teenagers. I didn't. Um, Traditions, conventions, expectation, and conformity. It's going to have to take some changes in how you've been doing things. Basically, is what this card is letting me know. You're going to have to get more proactive and tough love. Hey, that's just the way it works. I have fortitude card here. What is fortitude? I've looked this word up. This part about the fifth time I looked this word. I keep forgetting the word because it's one of those made up words. I feel fortitude. Courage and pain and adversity. Yes, it's going to take it's going to take courage. You may not want to do it because of fear. Something lets me know you don't want to do it because you are in fear. You cannot let fear govern your household. You cannot let someone put you in fear because even, when just put it this way, when a person is in a position that they don't want to be in, and they are threatened or intimidated, no matter what you say to them, it will never work. It will never work because they are in what? They feel they want to exude fear. So if they sense any sense of fear, then that's what they're going to do. They're going to presumptively play off of that fear. The next card I get is prudence. We know what prudence is. You see how this person is analyzing. They analyze you. That's what that energy does, is sit back and analyze us. Right. These are spirits. You're gonna have to. I think this person is bottled with a lot of things in the mindset. Things going on in the mindset is what it lets me know. Let's get the manifestation card. What potentially could come out of this situation? Well, we're going to find out now. I have 1, I have 2, and I have 3. I think you prayed, and as a result, a manifestation came by way of this relative. All right, divergence. Let's look this word up. Divergence. Yeah, you have to be very careful of when you bring prayer into a situation. The state of diversion. Okay, that's not telling me anything. Going in different directions, separating, differing. Yeah, there's a difference in opinion, is what it lets me know. This person is not in agreement with you, and oftentimes when you bring prayer into the situation, it's going to show, it's going to manifest itself in your environment. This person is not in agreement with you. Right. And when you see that someone is in your home, is not in agreement with you, it's going to manifest itself. Right. Potentially, mentally, physically. Right. Take heed of the signs. I have Milton. I honestly feel as though some things are going to happen to where it's going to start to reveal. The reversal. I think there is a reversal of whatever you perceive. Some things are going to change. I honestly feel as though this person potentially wish death on you. If I'm just gonna put it out there, right? Pray and wish death and ill will on you is what I feel. And if you sit back and allow it, it will manifest. Demonic. I get demonic energy in your home by way of whoever this younger person is. I do. I do. I said I was going to finish in 7 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get get a couple of these telepathy cards. The telepathy cards I feel is God's way of getting you to pick up on the thoughts of someone when they're very deceptive. Right. That's what telepathy is. Communication without talks. I have experienced telepathy a few times, so I know. Pay attention to your environment. Pay attention to odd things that happen. That's how it captures your attention. Whatever negative energy that you send to me, I send back to you times 10 fold. I started off this reading saying that because I do feel as though some negative energies were sent to me in regards to symbolism. A symbol, a damn symbol. You can feel how you want to feel. That's your opinion, how you feel. And if something that does not resonate with you, well, turn the damn thing off. I'm not begging anybody to come on here. The next goal I have here is strength. It's going to take strength. I think this person is going to try to draw in souls that come against you. That's what I feel. What's going to happen is this person is going to conjure up some spirits that's going to turn against them. Confusion. Yes. Because see, one thing about it, the enemy try to play on your intellect, but what the enemy does not realize is you have been around and you know spirits. So in this person's mind, in case in their own reality, they think they know it all. This is how God, quote, wink, wink, Satan, set you up. Because you think you are empowered. I get this sensibility that this person may be very tall or perhaps big in stature. This is how Satan set up these type of individuals. Confusion, it will begin to turn against his own self. Embrace. I'm going to say it's not going to be a favorable situation. Once you start cursing the mouth that feeds you, coming against the mouth that feeds you, you will self-curse yourself, and a manifestation of a demon will present itself. And this is how God lets you see, what is this right here before me? How you can curse yourself in your thoughts and thinking. Right. That is the truth. It's not make believe. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to conclude this episode of Spiritual Sense doing the 10 card reading. So before I end this reading, let me go over my schedule. All right. This is my schedule. All right, so today is Monday. I just did the 10 card. Sundays we do the spiritual subject. This past Sunday, you can go and view on I think I'll be sending over to my podcast, a YouTube podcast I spoke about on yesterday, spirit channeling and conjuring. This coming Sunday, I will be speaking about pendulum boards, and I will conduct a session. That's on this coming Sunday. Mondays, as today is Monday, I did the 10 card. Tuesdays, we're going to do continue with the zodiac readings. Wednesdays, we're going to be doing the ancestral past life readings. Thursday, light and dark, illumination, revelation readings. Fridays, love readings. I do aspire to go and get some more love cards for those readings there. Saturday, we're going to be continuing with the chakra energy cleansing readings on Saturdays. Okay. All right. So if you're wanting a reading, you can go on calendly.com/magic mind medium. This is for entertainment purposes, meaning that it's optional. I'm not forcing anybody to come on here to get a reading, voice an opinion, or anything, or even subscribe to the channel is optional. Okay. Until then, have a safe and wonderful day.